Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, buckle in for this, okay? Guys, I've seen a lot of silly shit in my life, okay? But this has to take the cake, guys. This has to take the cake. I try to not cuss, guys, but this has to be one of the most irritating things I've ever seen. Guys, we're going to jump into this. No preamble, guys. Like, subscribe, all right? Check this out.
It's possible to go overboard with consent. As a consent educator, I obviously want you to be thinking a lot about bodily autonomy and choice and boundaries. But there are times when someone can be doing like too much consent, and that can have negative consequences. If you're
Too much consent, guys. Guys, haven't we seen all this M2? Oh, we're all victims of, all men are all grapists and all this stuff. So we get consent, and now she's trying to say there's too much consent. Think about how insane. Think about how crazy that is, guys. And you wonder why guys are just checking out and saying, you know what? I'd rather stay home and play Xbox. You know what I'm saying? And guys, what is a consent educator? It's one of those, DEIA, diversity, inclusion, foolish, crazy jobs that corporations have to do so that they can look woke. It's the only reason why this knucklehead here gets any type of paycheck.
If you're trying so hard to make sure that everything goes perfectly in consent and that you're getting verbal yeses for everything and you're checking in every few moments and you're saying, is this okay? Is that okay? Is this okay? Is that okay? The person who's with you is going to feel that perfectionism anxiety.
Perfectionism anxiety, guys. That's the thing about the wokey wokes, okay? They make up these stupid words that don't mean anything, okay? They're non-descriptive descriptors. Here's the other crazy part. Isn't it funny how she could say that the person that's not risking anything to worry about that person's comfortability instead of the guy who's out there risking everything? Think about the entitlement to say, you need to put yourself at risk and make me feel comfortable. Okay? You need to know the exact way that I should be comfortable. You need to read my mind. Think about how crazy that is.
Right? And the flip side of I have to get this right is I cannot get this wrong. But when you're so scared of getting something wrong,
And why would men be so scared of getting something wrong? Could it be that you're being labeled as a rapist and you'll be taken to jail if something does go wrong? Okay? Think about how crazy, think about how delusional this person is. To actually think that a guy that's doing what he's supposed to do according to her ideology, this wokey woke, oh please, is it okay if I put my hand on your leg? Is it okay if I put my arm around you? Can you please log into this app? And put your thumbprint on here so I can get your... That's what they wanted from us men. And now they're trying to say, guys, that there's too much because it makes them feel uncomfortable. And that any guy that feels that tries this hard, something's wrong with him. Well, guess who's risking something? Clown world.
the person who's with you is going to feel that energy.
Please.
And they're not going to feel safe to say, hey, like, I didn't like that you did this, or even make like a small adjustment suggestion. I love individual motivation to have strong consent practices and our cultural motivation to push the importance of consent. But it's possible to go too hard and miss the mark of.
Guys, miss the mark. How are you supposed to know what the mark is? And everything about the premise that this knucklehead has is saying that men are mind readers and should know what each individual woman's mark is. Okay? These are the same chicks who say, well, no means no, but then this guy that I liked, I told him no, but then he stopped pursuing me. All he had to do was ask me again. Well, you said no. You said no. You said no means no, but then you said, oh, well, that no didn't mean no. That's what this foolishness is, guys. And she's not even, once again, recognizing the risk that men are putting themselves, that men, the situations that men are putting themselves in, and the risk that's there. Not just for rejection, but for jail time. Come on.
Of what we're actually doing this for. Now, disclaimer, if someone says they want you to practice consent like that because that's how they feel comfortable, then that's motivated by them. Very different situation. Second, asking before you do something is not hypervigilance. Please don't make that be the takeaway from this video. Please keep having conversations before, during, after activities. My whole job is centered around do that. But also...
So, ask before, after, and during, and have conversations during, but don't have too many conversations? Guys, make it make sense, okay? This is just like girls who say, I want a guy to be nice, but he can't be too nice. Or I want a guy who cries, but he can't cry too much. Clown world, guys. Everything these wokey wokes try and do is ending up in the area of subjectivity. And it's a power play. They want all the power, guys. Come on.
Also remember that the purpose of consent is to create safety. And if you are being so hypervigilant and reassurance checking that someone doesn't feel safe, then you're missing the mark.
So if you're actually worried about, if you're actually being proactive and taking steps to protect yourself, okay, and not just putting yourself out there and risking everything, it might make the person that you're trying to go after feel uncomfortable. Please, guys. And this is the same thing as my workplace, my women in the workplace being ignored video. Women wanted men to leave them alone at work. Men started leaving them alone at work, and now they're crying about it. This is the same thing. They're saying they wanted men to get consent. Now there's too much consent, and they don't like that. Guys, come on.
For more consent nuance, hit the follow button.
No thanks, guys. Guys, at this point, guys, put in the comments, why would any guy want to deal with this? Why? Why would any man want to deal with this, guys? I'm not surprised that there's 19 to like 33-year-old guys that just want to stay home and play Xbox. Clown world. She's trying to say there's too much consent. That by actually saying step by step, is this okay? Is this by doing what they asked us to do, once again, that can lead to bad things too. Guys, don't even try anymore. Don't even effing try. Clown world, guys. Absolute clown world. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, hit up the Venmo, hit up the Cash App, guys. I've been demonetized until the end of October. So, guys, if you want to support the channel, guys, send over a donation. All right, you guys, have a good one.